Going raw.
Welcome back to the third marathon
Nigga, it's
mind in the
like
middle.
episode.
It's
Who
like
knows by
episode
now?
8. Episode 8.
Hey, episode 8. Official eighters in the
Official
building.
eighters.
You already know.
But yeah,
So
welcome
is the
back to
camera
mind in the
rolling?
we rolling,
Oh,
bro. We live.
my bad. We'll do the intro then, I guess.
Welcome back to mind in the middle, y'all. I'm Snow Blunt. Introduce yourself.
Nigga, they know me.
Wow. So you gonna
They
pull
got
that?
TH.
Oh, they know
Yeah,
me. They
right.
already know me. Yeah,
They already know who
you
this is
can't even
now.
be humble enough to introduce yourself to the new viewers. You just like, niggas know me. Niggas know me.
Niggas know me, man. If you've been on
Who are
the
you,
internet long enough,
Kanye
you
West?
know who I be, right? Who
You
I think
Con-
are dope
are
as Yola?
you Kanye West just come up and like, y'all niggas know me.
Right? Imagine
Imagine,
not knowing
yeah,
me.
imagine sitting at like a round table podcast and such, and you so famous, everyone introducing themselves, they're like, y'all niggas know me.
Yeah, I imagine Drake or somebody would do that.
It's like, y'all know me.
Drake would be like, really? Like, do I really
Like,
have to do that
y'all
part?
know me. And niggas,
It's
the
like, just
crazy thing about
introduce
people in
yourself.
2023 is like they don't come down on him for being an asshole. That's what I hate about like modern society. You can't be an asshole anymore, and it sucks. Cause it's like, bro,
You
sometimes you
can't
just
be an
gotta be.
asshole.
Yeah, niggas act like you ruin it. Like if somebody went on the like a podcast and genuinely did that, people would be like, "Oh my god, he's so egotistical. He's a narcissist." That's the word these hoes love now, narcissist.
And then get all
Everybody a
kind of
narcissist.
votes and
Yeah,
everything.
everybody, that's how you know narcissism and gaslighting. You can't even take that shit seriously because now everybody's a narcissist and everybody's a gaslighter. Like,
I mean, if you ask me, bro, like you're supposed to be a narcissist. Like
oh
you're supposed
god,
to love yourself. You're supposed to fuck with yourself. You're supposed to think
yeah,
you're the shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a lot better
yeah.
than walking around. Oh, I'm corny. I'm too
Yeah, I don't
bad.
understand how people will sit there and tell you, "Oh, you gotta love yourself and be confident," and then like shit on you
The
when you be
second you
feeling
do it,
yourself. Yeah, like
yeah.
you actually feeling stuff. Like you look at somebody, they'll be like, "Oh wow, you did that really well," and you'll be like, "Yeah, I'm a smart, talented, capable individual," and then it'll be like, "Wow,
You didn't
you
have to
were
say
just
it like
telling me the same thing."
that. Yeah,
I
right.
remember, like niggas really like be hating on you, like just for like. I remember one time somebody asked me if I took, or somebody, one of my coworkers was asking everybody if I took their soda, and I'm like, nah, it wasn't me. I don't drink soda. They were hating on me for saying that. I'm like, bro, I'm just confirming the fact it couldn't have been me because I don't drink soda. But y'all taking offense to that. Niggas insecure,
Oh
man.
no, but you can't do anything. I need to fix that poster in the back because it's like hanging.
You really
Like I
need to
think I
just
told.
just take it down. I feel like wasn't Modern Warfare 3 a
Never.
disappointment?
For one, it was. And this is the thing about the posters
I
that
like how you
like
said it like you was
they're
about to
just.
defend it. Like you was
I
like,
am
okay.
about
You was like, for one, it was.
yeah, for one, look, it's a relic of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, I think I got that thing in like a damn tournament. Like, bruh, like you know, I'm about to take things way back. At the fucking local Blockbuster in my
Oh
city, they had a
god.
fucking yeah, right. They had a fucking tournament thing where
I remember when
like,
Blockbuster used to have games, bro. That shit was live.
bro, are you
Nah.
kidding me? Like that's
Remember
unheard of.
that
Damn, I
service
like how
that
you
they
didn't let me finish my little thing right there. But yeah, go
oh
ahead.
yeah, go on.
I was
Go
saying
ahead, bro.
like fucking. It's not even really important, but yeah, they
Yeah.
gave out that thing as like a prize for like niggas who like won the tournament or won like. It was literally just like niggas playing on split screen and like just we thought it was gonna be like this big. It was just niggas playing on split
Yeah.
screen like
I was
just
like, I remember when Blockbuster used
bullshit.
to, I was about to say, I remember when Blockbuster used to have video games. That shit was live. Like I remember I don't know if y'all had this, but like if you got like all A's and B's or whatever the fuck, you could get a free rental.
Nah, we didn't have that, but if we did, motherfucker would have been goddamn actually doing my homework and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would, excuse me, that one shot got me. But yeah, I would have actually been turning up. So I wish they did have some sort of incentive like that because I didn't give a fuck, bro. Homework, dude, fuck homework for one, dude. Like, homework is
Oh
such an
god.
insult. Like, you go to school all day, 8 hours,
Oh
and then you got to go
god.
home and do more, like, work. No,
It's
no.
like for perspective, imagine like going to your job as an adult and then like when you get off the job, you still gotta do it. Like that's some bullshit. Like it's like
Exactly.
as an
Like, you
adult,
got to
bro.
take some work home, like, files and Like, imagine you work at McDonald's and you got to take the ice cream machine home and clean it or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, bro.
Hold on. Bet.
Oh, are you fucking things up over there, buddy?
I'm not fucking things. It's just when you talk, you get all like staticky, and I don't know why.
Is it still doing it?
Yeah.
Oh god, we're fucking things up already.
Is it the Is it the AirPod?
I don't know, nigga. It might be.
Did you hear that? It ain't. Fuck it. Wait, talk again. Or is the microphone back?
Just fuck me in the asshole, Christ. What about now?
It's still do. I don't really give a fuck. I don't mind that shit. Let's get back to the podcast, bro. Like, let's hear the concise take on Keke Palmer and Usher.
Keke, do you love me? Are you hiding? Well, for one, Keke Palmer's boyfriend is a simp.
Is he? I think he's just a lame nigga.
Damn, he got to be a simp and a lame nigga?
No, he just a lame. He's not a simp. He's trying hard not to be one, and that makes him just like a bona fide lame nigga.
That makes him a bona fide lame nigga.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's one thing to be a simp, and then if you like trying so hard to be like, I'm an alpha male, not no simp. Like, you're not a simp and you're not an alpha male. Now you just a bona fide. You a certified lame nigga. Like, you a CLB, certified lame boy. See, that's real CLB.
Damn. Now Drake owns half of this podcast. But, like, not really. Like, see, look, what makes it all fucked up is about the whole Keke Palmer. I don't know. Like, here's the thing, bro. People gotta understand. Keke Palmer is an actress, bro. Like, she's an actor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she acts. That's her thing. She's an entertainer. So she was on stage with Usher. It's not like she was on stage like, oh my god, Usher is like, my god, let me suck your dick. It was like two famous people on stage, and the people, like, they were doing that for the people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for Usher. It wasn't for like it was a thing for. It's like when like rappers or somebody bring out a special guest. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, we were here to see Drake. Now Lil Uzi's here. Yay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be some shit like that. You know, Uzi gonna come out. He gonna dap bro up. They gonna Uzi gonna do a song, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they turned into a whole, like, she gave the nigga a lap dance or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really wasn't that serious.
And that leads me into, like, you know, you talking about stages so much. I feel like some of this shit, like, is staged. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of it's all planned. Like, it's supposed to be a big thing that people are gonna get all enraged over. Because check this out. I seen this clip recently of Keke Palmer saying some bullshit like, I don't need a nigga, I need a bag. And I felt some type of way about that because it's like, I feel like I felt some type of way about that because I'm tired of like the separation of the black family unit being propagated. Like, I'm tired of that being like, oh, people like, you go girl, when it's like, I don't need a nigga. It's like, no, bro, black family, like, we should fight for black families, bro.
And I'm just tired of that whole, oh, the bag, I'm chasing a bag thing. Like, bro, you don't have a bag. You get a check because you go to work every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't really getting to a bag. Like, you know, people act like they just wondering, like, oh, man, I'm just kidding. But, like, no. Like, you
Nigga better tie up them garbage bags. You got the closing shift tonight.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get a direct deposit, like, based on the hours that you work. They take out your taxes, you fucking file taxes, W-2s. Like, nigga, you're not getting to a bag. Like, you know, a bag, that's like fucking when they got Scrooge McDuck type money. Like, you ain't swimming in your money. Like, you ain't got no money vault. Get to the bag. You mean that envelope with it monkey check in it? Like,
you get into the cup holder.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you can go to the bank and literally withdraw your check, like, you ain't getting a bag, bro.
You get into the pocket.
Yeah.
You get in your little pocket.
You
got pocket money. That's why they call it pocket money. You're not getting in your bag. You're just getting in your pocket.
There you go. Walk around.
Pocket money.
Yeah. If you can literally fit all your money in your fucking pockets, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting to a bag, bro. I ain't trying to hate, and I ain't trying to be like that. It's just everybody, oh, I'm getting to the bag. Oh, fuck the bag. Like, no, you don't. Like, stop with that bag shit all the time. Now, because I can understand if these niggas was actually, like, making $1 million deals. Like, but that's the thing. People who actually get into a bag don't really talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even think like that. They just handling business. It's handling business then. But all these broke niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's always, oh, a bag. Oh, I got a bag.
I'm about no, it's always or like hurt people. I feel like hurt people. They're just like, I'm about my bag now. I'm cold hearted. I'm about my bag. Like, shut up. Why you're so hurt? Like you're literally you're so hurt, bro. Like it's like you're so hurt. You're
he
so
get $1 raise and now he get into the bag.
Like nigga's girlfriend broke up with him. Now he's a bag chaser. You're so hurt. You're so chaser. Yeah. Yeah, because he broke up with his girl. He need to get some action somewhere. Now he a sack chaser.
Damn.
Yeah, he a sack chaser.
How do you think the whole YMW Melly thing is gonna work out, bro? You think he gonna? You think?
I mean, I don't really
the
know.
The face you give it ain't so confident right now, bro.
Yeah, because like I don't really know anything about. Like I know, is it about when he killed his best friends?
Yeah, you ain't been following the case.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's not funny that he killed his best friends, but saying it out loud.
You bugging when you say that?
Like it's not funny. It's not funny. Yo, what's up, Pablo the One? What's up, bro? That's my nigga Paul, bro. What's up, Pablo the One?
Oh, Pablo in the building.
Yeah, but it's not funny.
Oh, it's comments on the screen. I was wondering when this live was finna start. Well, it started. We're in the building now. Well, I got a chat. I got a chat too.
I think so, but it's like, yeah,
I didn't know that.
I wasn't. What was that? What was I saying? Oh yeah, like I wasn't laughing at him killing his best friend. It's just like when you say it out loud, it's just such an absurd. Like I'm a neurodivergent ass nigga. Like depending on how dark shit is, if it's very absurd, I'ma laugh at it. Like I laugh at weird ass shit based on the fact that it's weird. Like for example, like what's some weird shit?
I'm gonna look back at it.
Look back at it. She never did it before, but she good at it. But
that's my track. I love it, but yeah,
but it's like I laugh at the absurdity of something like it's like laughing at like R. Kelly funny moments. Like it's not funny that he's like halfway human trafficking women from Ethiopia, but the funny part about it is that he's doing it. Like it's so like I laugh at ridiculous shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
America.
Yeah, it's like it might be like a heinous ass nigga like R. Kelly, but it's just how ridiculous he's being. That's what I'm laughing at. It's like how ridiculous it is. Like he's really out there to America.
America. It's that smile. it's the smile of it all. He said, it's like he said, heard of that place, right?
He said America.
Africa. Yeah, right.
He's like, he just had his mouth open like.
Yeah, he could tell you was talking to somebody like, you know that place you heard about on TV. Like, imagine just knowing America just based off of something you just heard about. Like, hey, you know, it's a whole country of like white people where they just like fucking.
He said, to America. I can't get over how that nigga was. And shit. I can't get over how that nigga was shaking the mic, bro. He said, to America.
He was going crazy, bro. He was turning up. I
mean, that's them church vocals, bro. I honestly wanna add them church vocals, man, where I'm just like just that's like ultimate like people. That's like Vance of Black behavior. I fuck with it.
What's up with church? Like black people in church, bro. Like,
I feel like
what's up with the whole turn up part? Like, why do they have to turn up at church though?
Because I think it comes from like slavery and shit. Because Christianity was beaten into us, but like our like traditional religions in Africa, like they have like rituals and they're very celebratory. And there's like a lot of music and chanting and drumming and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like the slaves took that part of those like African religions and then they mixed it with the Christianity that was forced on them.
But they still don't explain why grandma got to pass out in the middle of the fucking.
Bro, it's part of it comes from our traditional religions because our traditional religion they're very focused on like spirit and being like overtaken by the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like all the extraness that like Black people are responsible for all the extraness. The white people just made us be like Christian. But like when it comes to extra parts, people fainting and just dancing all day, having hours
Yeah,
long sermons.
all week, because you know damn well grandma got arthritis. She can barely
Yeah,
goddamn cook chicken anymore and shit. We'll be
all
walking
that.
with a cane. But then as soon as that fucking drum solo started going, she get up, she started getting
Bro,
it
that I'm starting to think.
in.
Remember we was talking earlier about what Nick Cannon was talking about? He's like, white people are genetically led. Remember that shit? I'm starting to like, because it's like, look, as black people, like ever since we've been, we just extra. Like, we just extra, bro. As black folk, like, and that's just how we are. I love that shit, bro.
We do
We
be
just
doing the most.
that's what we do. That's some black folk. That's what we do,
We
bro.
do be doing the most.
Exactly. So it's like,
I
you
love
know
that
what I'm,
about us.
yeah, that's who we are. So it's like all the extra parts of church, like the white man said you gotta worship Jesus. We was like, okay, we'll worship Jesus, but we gonna do because that's who we are.
That's what we
See,
are. That's who
that's
we
what
are.
black
That's what
culture,
we
and
was
I'm
born
glad
for.
we have that segue because that's what black culture is. Black culture is being expressive and emotive, and really putting in all your energy into stuff. And I wanted to get your real opinion on the Sukihana London thing.
I'm like Lil Wayne. I didn't even know you were saying names right then. Like who them people? Like I know
Exactly.
Sukihana. I've heard of Sukihana, but
Oh,
who
okay.
the hell
So it's
is?
this clip like of her, Sukihana. So she was in front of Buckingham Palace, which is where the royal family lives, and this is what she was doing.
Twerking or something?
I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched and eat a nigga ass. Eat a nigga ass. We be eating niggas ass today in London. Period, baby. I'm trying to get this coochie stretched.
I'm trying to get his coochie scratched.
Yeah, out in front of the royal palace. So how do you feel about that?
I'm just imagining now. Like I'm just thinking now. Like I just realized the fact that I don't think I've ever seen a chick scratch her vagina. Like niggas scratch their nuts all the time. But have you ever seen a chick scratch her pussy? Like for real, for
Yeah,
real?
it's like disturbing to think about because now, like, whenever I think about like vaginas, I think about like if I had a vagina, and I'm like, if I had a
That's
vagina,
what you think about when you think about
scratching it would be
vagina.
pretty uncomfortable.
I would imagine.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
like I don't know how it feels to have, but if it feels how I think it would feel, it would kind of be like it would be like it would be like when you feel something on you and you find out it's an ant and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like
See, I would imagine it's more of a like,
yeah.
a rubbing type technique. I don't think you just
Oh yeah,
straight
yeah.
scratch
If
the
I
pussy.
woke up with that shit,
But
I'd
even your
definitely be
balls,
rubbing.
like you totally rub it. Maybe your balls, like you don't just straight scratch your balls, like you know what I'm saying. I remember back in the day, like Xbox days, like we used to literally debate over this shit, like what's the technique of scratching your balls, and the homies came up with like I guess you can call it the pinch and roll. Like, have you ever like kind of you looking at me right now with a face, but you kind of what I'm saying, you kind of pinch and just kind of just kind of like a it's like more of that type dig. You just
No, I am more so like you ever get that like itch on like the front of your dick on the shaft? Like sometimes that part just be itchy.
no, that was CGI. That was not a real fart, but no.
Oh. But yeah, how do you feel about Sukihana, acting like that in London in Buckingham Palace?
For one, honestly, look, I'm not British or a London ass nigga or 21 Savage, so I don't really have any kind of attachment to London like that. So it's not like I'm like, oh, how dare her, talk about her vagina in front of Buckingham Palace. Like I said, I'm just more concerned with why her vagina is so itchy and why she's like begging and screaming for it to get scratched and why she's excited for it to get scratched. Like my pussy gets scratched tonight, y'all. Like what? Like even if
Larry,
it's scratching my balls, I don't wake up and be like, nigga, I'm gonna scratch my nuts tonight. Like I'm walking the club like, yeah, bitch, gonna scratch my balls. Like my nuts is itchy. Like who does like who?
Larry, I think you burnt too many brain cells down to be worried about your brain cells now.
Why?
Cause I just you done burn too many of them down to be worried about your brain cells. It's a bar. I burned too many brain cells down
That's a
to be
bar.
worried about my brain cells now. You don't think it's a bar? I burned too
Ooh,
many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now.
that does sound kind of lit. When you put it that way. As a
Well,
matter of fact,
because
I can burn a few more.
it's Chance the Rapper. You don't know
Oh,
that?
it is?
I thought you would know.
No.
You would know. Damn, that's
I
from his
didn't
first
recognize it because
mixtape.
he didn't. Oh, I was about to say because I didn't hear you say anything about his wife or nothing, so I didn't recognize
Yeah,
it.
but it's like off his before acid rap. But he's like, yeah, I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now. Burned too
Ooh,
many
that is
brain
a bar.
cells down to be worried about my brain cells
That is a
now.
bar.
Yeah.
Imagine worrying about your brain cells. Like,
I stopped when I was 14. I was like, I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now.
I can worry about this shit when I'm 80.
And then imagine it cuts to you at 80. You'd be like, hey, whatever
God damn.
happened to a little bit of tea, a milkman, and a paper boy, and eating 8? I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yeah, because I was going to say, where are you about to go with that? But
See, why don't you trust me with a bit?
I trust you with bits. I trust you with a lot of things.
Okay, but why? Because like I use like where? Oh my God, where is Kyle gonna go with that? You don't want to know how I was gonna go with that, because you don't want to know how you make me feel. Which White House city girl undercover sex appeal?
Are you doing your best like Prince impression or something?
No.
Who is that supposed to be?
Next question.
So, Kyle, how do you feel about black people? Like,
I feel like black people are pretty lit. I love them. You know, I'm black. That helps.
I can't say the word I was gonna say right after that, but yeah.
Oh God, where was he gonna take that one?
It's a meme. It's funny as fuck though. Like that video. Either way, it's one of my favorite clips in the world. My monitor is like fucked up, and I'm like watching it being fucked up in front of me. It's like crazy. I gotta get a new one though, because this bitch is like all kind of staticky and digital.
Another thing I guess we should talk about is Adam 22.
Or what, him being a cuck?
How you feel about Sneeko? Are you well versed on Sneeko?
Which one is that?
He's the Asian.
Like I said, who are these people, bro? I'm getting too old, bro. I don't know none of these names you be bringing up. Sukihana, Sneeko, Rico, Biko. Who are these people? Who is Sneeko? Who explain Sneeko to me?
I'm sure I just
because the only thing I know about Adam 22 right now is that he's happy that his wife is getting like dick down by like a BBC. Like that's the only thing I know about him recently. I kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of, not to say wash my hands with Adam 22. I'm kind of like, you know
what? On Mine in the Middle, we're gonna start a brand new. The fuck talking about Sneeko, Andrew Tate, all these stupid fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Because no one needs to hear about them for the 13,000th time. You feel me? What we need to do.
I do. That was like the first time. But go ahead.
What we need to do is appreciate the real artists while they're still here.
Like
Love McConan, and this is Love for Original Tracks. Ever since that day.
That sounds lit, but will we get copyrighted? Don't
no.
Say that if we'll get copyrighted. How do you know? I smell
so
copyrighted coming.
Nothing.
Now all I see is gray. I smoke now.
If we was getting copyrighted, there would be a song down here. There's nothing here. So let's enjoy
That's
this.
not entirely true, but I guess let's enjoy it for a second.
Yes, there's not copyrighted. It's not enough. It's not. It's a live performance of a song. Like it's an acoustic.
But it's somebody's video. Like they can copyright the fact that we're playing their video. I don't want to play the video, man. I'm scared of it. Let's do something else. You scared me now.
All right, fine. I guess I'll scour World Star for something.
Why do we have to scour world star? Should we have nigga? Hold on. Here's the thing that gets me. Before we started the podcast, we talking about Tupac being a CIA informant. We talking
let's
about
talk about it. Let's talk
goddamn
about it. Let's talk
all
about it.
kind
Let's
of
talk
stuff.
about it.
Now you want to watch McConan videos over here, and he about to own like half of our lives. Like, slow down a little bit there, buddy. But let's talk about cause we ain't speeding past that, Kyle. We ain't speeding bullet to heaven past that. And for one, everybody, Kyle said that he likes speeding bullet to heaven
more than any Tupac album. I added a part for you.
Oh God, Jesus!
I added a part for you.
Holy fucking Christ! How do you people get him? Get the guy. Get him. He's right there.
Come and get this. Come and get this, bro. Come and get this.
Dude,
Come and
get up. Just take that off the screen. What is the goal here? To get kicked off the internet forever? We just got back on here. He said, "Fuck the internet."
Yeah, fuck the internet.
That should be the new thing now. Like, fuck the internet. Like,
fuck the internet.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm gonna just link up with people based off intuition. I'm gonna just walk up to motherfuckers like, "Hey, bro, we were meant to meet like right now. Let's become best friends and get married."
That's how people used to do back in the 1920s.
Like, hey. No, these had the 1920s villain voice. Hey, saying, you're gonna be my wife. Saying, we're gonna make a lot of big money. Saying, I'm gonna be a star.
I'm gonna be a star.
You're gonna be a star, baby. Baby, I'm gonna make you a star.
Cigarette. You think a Newport 100 is long, bro? What the fuck with those cigarettes they used to smoke up like fucking 80 inches? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, especially the females. I think it was like one of the female joints.
No, they used to have like cigarette holders. Those are cigarette holders.
But the cigarette holder was way longer than the fucking cigarette.
Because people were just extra back then. People were just extra back then. Like that's when the slaves like that first like century, the slaves was like free and shit. So everybody got a little extra. All the 1900s. See, if you notice, 1700s, 1800s, all the white people was dry, basic. Every decade of the 1900s, the white people was tweaking because niggas was finally influencing the culture. 1920s, then you got the jazz era, you got the flappers and shit, the Jezebels. 1930s, Great Depression, because white people ain't know what to do with
I'm about to say, what are flappers? Because that just sounds like huge tits to me.
That's like a style from the 1920s. I'll pull it up. And then 1940s.
Yeah, like you said, I'll pull it up. Yeah, you got to break that one down to me, because that just sounds like huge ass tits. I'm going to move this monitor because it's literally just like taking up space and shit now. Like, it does nothing anymore. I need to throw it out.
These are flappers, like 1920s women.
A fucking flapper.
That's what they're called, flappers.
See, look, you know me. I love like fucking skinny white women. So like flappers sound like my type of vibe.
Yeah, but
I would be rocking with the flappers.
See, but they would have fucking arrested your ass.
Well, it would have been worth
Pablo said, "I do some." Paul said, "I do some." He do some flappers.
You do some. Oh, you do what? Some flappers?
He do some bad things to a flapper.
Oh yeah, me and flappers to get down with the get down, son. Trust and believe me. That look, it's straight, no burn. See, look, that's the thing. Everybody always like, oh yeah, she got fat ass, oh yeah, super fat. But it's like a dog chasing a car. Niggas don't know what they gonna do with it when they catch it. Like, cause look, that's another thing. Niggas claim they love ass so much. Oh, ass. Oh my God, I want a girl with a big ass. But then niggas also claim that they don't eat ass. So what the hell are y'all doing with the ass when y'all get it? Just looking at it? I mean, you can do that on the street. Niggas should be down with eating ass, sniffing ass, motherfucker. We should be doing all that. A lot of ass play going down. Yeah.
Penetrating ass.
Niggas ain't into enough ass play for me to believe that they are as into ass as
stroking deeply inside that man person's ass.
Yeah, but either way, that's what I'm saying. We should be like real down with ass by now. Like everybody claim,
we real down low with ass. We down low.
Niggas is lying, bro. That's all I come to.
Niggas is lying down low in ass.
Kyle, what's up with you and ass and down low and all of this, and stop having that little smirk on your fucking face and you fucking come up with topics that I'm gonna beat Kyle. Like, see, that's the thing. Me and Kyle just need to fight.
Okay,
Bro.
okay.
Me and Kyle really need to fight. Like, Kyle wants me to fight him. That's what I've come to find out. Because, like I said, before we started this podcast, we had a lot of topics, and Kyle has a smirk on his face, and he trying to be all funny and using keywords and all kind of stuff because he's trying to fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, antagonize me. And he gonna end up catching these fists, you know what I'm saying, to the face too. Okay, Kyle, not another place. God damn it. But look, yeah, next topic. Jesus fucking Christ.
Next topic is a racist man from Toronto.
Okay,
he used to call you on your cell phone. Okay, no, not that guy. But racist Toronto man goes off on teens, calls them the N-word over juice at Wendy's.
He's calling juice. Did not. What are you gonna do? Then walk away. I'm gonna walk away. Walk away. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me. Don't fucking irritate me. You understand? Shut up. Just leave it.
What is he so mad about?
Fucking juice.
What is this over juice?
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Fuck you.
What kind of
racist pig?
Damn. Wait, why, bro? This how you know it's Toronto, bro. If it was America, bro, we would have been beating that nigga's ass.
Oh God.
They wasn't touching him, bro. That's how you know it's Canada.
We be beating his ass.
Nah, that's facts. But it's like anybody in America, bro, we'd be more aggressive. In Toronto, they just said, "Oh man, that's not cool. You went too far." That's how you know they're in Canada, bro. They just said, "Oh man, you went too far." We would have been. He would have had to run after he said. If he said that in America,
damn well. They're like, that's the thing. You know, damn well. That would have been the same effect. It would have just been a bunch of people like recording and people saying, "Oh man, you racist, man," all this and that. Like, it really ain't that lit in America where a nigga be like, "Oh, if y'all in words," and niggas just like hop on that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, like I said, it'd be the same thing. It'd be just a bunch of people like, "Wow, that guy's crazy." And then we hit the internet and be like, "Man, if I were there, see me and my niggas were there, swear to God, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it wouldn't have been the same thing, man. Would have been the same thing. He probably would have got a couple dates. There probably would have been a couple other white guys would have come over there like, "Yeah, you're right, bro, about these N-words." Like, "Yeah, man, I'm getting sick and tired of these Tyrons, bro." Like, swear, like, you know, shit like that. Yeah. And I totally just used Tyrone as like a censor word right now. Since I couldn't say the other word, I just said a bunch of Tyrones. But yeah, it's litty. It's always litty. It's constantly litty. I don't know why that guy is so mad. Apparently, like he said, it's over juice. I think his girlfriend might have went to an Usher concert, and he's still hot about that. But yeah, it's something a little more serious than juice.
Nowadays, niggas pull out their phones to record instead of getting involved in the situation. I mean, that's how it. People, it's kind of strange because people are trying more so to like give the impression that they experience something more than they want to actually experience it, which is weird. Like you want to prove that you experience something more than you actually want to experience something. It's strange. It's bad.
Yeah, it's to the point where, like, you know, like every time you look at a YouTube video, there's always mad niggas in the comments that be like, "Yeah, I remember," and then they tell like a story that's like super similar to what happened. Not saying niggas be lying, but a lot of times niggas be lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just be, everybody's just in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just wants to be a part of something and what's going on. And I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I was with like 4 Asian girls the other night too, and they were like, oh yeah, we just want to suck your dick. And I was like, what? It's crazy. I be getting in and telling lies and fake stories and all type of shit too. Like, I mean, come on, like, I ain't gonna lie, I be pulling the X code here and there, you know what I'm saying?
What does that mean? What does that mean? What's the X code?
That was just throwing shots, man. I be throwing shots here.
What's the X code?
There's the theory, the going theory, like, you know, niggas like fucking X coded. What's his name? Austin FFA,
Luna,
aka Luna. Yeah, you know Luna.
What
that
about them guys?
99.9% of the stories that them niggas tell is fake as hell.
Oh,
Like, because it's like,
they're all about the
bruh, like,
same things.
yeah,
Like,
look,
okay,
the thing.
guys, this is about when I got really fucking high. And so they never do anything but just be high.
But be high while other things go on.
And they always say, "Oh, I almost got caught," and it's always they almost got fucked up, but they never actually did.
Almost got arrested, almost
But
got
you just, but none of
killed.
that happened. So you were just really fucking high every time.
That's the best way to sum it up, bro. Because I can tell you a story about when I was at my friend's house. Like, we were like super high on shrooms, and then like his mom and dad got in an argument, and they ended up getting a divorce. Like, it just be crazy. People in the comments be like, "Man, that's wild, bro. I got high the other day too." Like, I be getting high too, man. I wish I could get high with you and
them story time
do it.
YouTubers is one thing, but how do you feel about like the commentary YouTubers?
Like, give me some examples, I guess.
Like the niggas that like have video games playing while they give their opinions, like Penguin Zero.
I ain't gonna lie. See, look, again, showing my age, bro. They used to be my thing, bro. I used to. Oh no, see, I'm gonna tell you something. They used to be niggas who did commentaries with like Call of Duty commentary. You got, I'm a Call of Duty nigga. I grew up on Call of Duty nigga. I ain't played a new Call of Duty since like Black Ops 3 or some shit. Like, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm a Call of Duty nigga. You know what I'm saying. But I grew up a Call of Duty nigga. However way you like to call it. But yeah, most of those commentator niggas from back in those days, they used to be like real good at the game. And like you said, they either telling stories or, it was a point to the commentary and the gameplay. Everything kind of matched up. Now you got guys who just like have like gameplay in the back, and they be getting killed. They like I said, because I don't even know a lot of these games, but it looked like they be trash at them. You know what I'm saying? Like they not even good at the game. They just playing, and they're just talking about, yeah, man. So the other day, like I saw a guy get arrested at Target. Like so they just be telling some stupid ass story, and a lot of times, bro, look. I had to stop watching a lot of YouTubers who do that shit, who just have gameplay in the back, like just gameplay. Because, like I said, I don't care about the game they're playing. They're not good at it. Why am I just watching this video and then that's not a good format if you ask me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's really
like,
not.
I don't like the format of just having game, because then it makes me think that this nigga just be at the crib playing the game all day, and then he hear about something interesting to be like, oh shit, I'm gonna talk about that and do that.
That's what
It's just and
You
then I'm
hear
gonna
me
take
all
this
right?
gameplay that's not I hear you perfectly. Then I'm gonna take this gameplay that's not significant in any sort of fucking way at all, and just put that in the background, and there you go, video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, that's what I'm saying, man. Look, a lot of motherfuckers think that, I just don't like uploading or whatever the fucking case, or I hate this and that. Look, I hate what YouTube has become. I really hate how it became so, and it's really not even about the content. People can watch whatever content that makes them feel like whatever floats your boat. But it's the whole thing of like the whole commercialization. It's a lot of stuff you can't say, bro. Dude, I used to get banned for 90 days at a time. Do you know getting banned for 3 months is like 3 months? Who wants to make a video? And look, every time I'd be ready to make a video. I'm like, boy, I'm about to hop on and tear shit up. And then I log in, you banned for 90 days. Like, for something that you did like 3 years ago. Like, it was and this they'll fucking ban you for things that are new rules, like retroactively. You know what I'm saying? A
That's
rule you
fucked.
broke. Yeah,
That's
before it was
fucked.
illegal. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people think I just be not there. Bro, I couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I be feeling some type of way, came back, I'll be like, oh, man, you my favorite YouTuber. I love you so much. But then a nigga be getting banned. Like, y'all supposed to be going at Twitter, on YouTube, and be going at these dudes like, hey, man, I'm banning my dude, put your guards up. Like, they do for other YouTubers. Like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes, man, I swear to God, I be like, man, I think it's because I'm black. But nah, like realistically, like what's up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how I be. But yeah,
The
what's
blessing, the blessing and the curse of the postmodern era is that literally everyone under the sun has a platform now, and not everyone needs to have a platform.
Pablo? You one of the greatest people that was ever born out of a
Hell
vagina.
yeah.
Because yeah, like that's the thing about social media is, look, and people, it's just like everything else. You know, how people say, "Oh, the world is so bad now. It's so terrible, crime and all this stuff." The world's always been shitty. It's just we can see how shitty it is now. Like I couldn't see how shitty it was in Chicago, like 30 years, ago, unless it was on the news just one day. Like they were just talking about something, or I watched a documentary. Like I had to actively go out and search, for the content. And when I say like how shitty is in Chicago, that's just an example for anywhere. I wouldn't know how shitty it is in Hollywood or how shitty it is anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like you just be in your hometown, in your place, and it's lit. And then you go on vacation to other places. Vacation is always lit. So it just always seemed like everything was always lit because that's what you always saw. You know what I'm saying?
But the whole kill is if I'm not there, why do I need to know how shitty it is?
What did somebody just break into your house, bro? Crime? Like is it going like are we witnessing
It
crime right
was
now?
that thing when the freezer turned on. No, never mind that. But it's just like, what
Yeah.
was I saying? Oh yeah, that's why like I don't like knowing about everything because it's like if I don't live there, why do I need to know how shitty it is? Like we all have our own shit to go through. Why I gotta take on the world shit?
And that's like you said, that's the whole thing about social media. That's all of it in a nutshell, really. Because like I said, most places are really awesome. You know what I'm saying? Most like if you went to Chicago right now, you'd have a good fucking time. You went to Detroit, if you went to Canada, if you went to I'm about to say if you went to New York, but then again, like if you stay out like look, it's like LA. If you stay out after a certain point in time, you start seeing how wild it really gets. Like you start seeing like fucking rats like stealing boxes of pizza out of the trash can and fucking heroin addicts just like sleep literally in front of a mansion. Like you see crazy shit after midnight in Hollywood, bro. But yeah, during the daytime it's all everybody having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. Like it's crazy. Like I said, social media nowadays got a phone out at all times, showing you all different aspects. So yeah, you know what's pretty much going down everywhere all the time
Yeah, it's like
at
we
any
weren't. I
time.
don't think we were built to know that. I think
No, no,
evolutionary wise, we
no.
were built to know about our surroundings.
Yeah, there you go. And now that's like it's gonna literally, evolve it, not evolve, but evolve into us as people. Like kids are it's kind of like it's a half and half because kids are gonna grow up a little bit more aware than they were yesterday. But you think about it, like the kids that were born in the '80s were more aware than the kids in the '30s and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
But
kind of always been,
you got to ask yourself: is those kids being like aware of like shit? Is that necessarily good? Like, have the kids like had the condition of kids improved over time, or has it deteriorated as a result of like knowing more and more?
you know what I think? I think it's the exact same thing. It's just look, I always blame the not to say always, but like before I blame the kids, I blame the adults. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think adults back in the day, did you just fart?
No, I just leaned back in my chair.
Yeah,
It sounds like a
I
fart.
know there was a chair, but I had to ask that shit. But yeah, it's like kids back in the day, like bro, if they grew up like in the same circumstances as we have today, it'd be the same kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be that much different. People like to think that kids are just so shitty nowadays. And kids are pretty shitty. Like even, our generation, we're pretty, we're look, we are who we are. But we are who we are, like mainly in a big chunk of because of who our parents are and how our parents raised us and the conditions they raised us in, etc. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how to fucking charge this thing up while doing the thing because I should have had it charged up anyway, but you know what I mean. Never prepared for anything except for pulling out. You ain't gonna catch me just like, oh man, Larry got a baby out of nowhere. Like, nah, we ain't doing that one.
Music. Nigga, I've been dropping music for 9 years, nigga. Are you gonna buy my music? Are you gonna buy it? Are you gonna buy it?
Yeah.
My song is $100, nigga. You can't even.
Whoa, hold on, slow down.
Talking about drop
Like,
music.
whoa, hold on. Like that, because at first he had a point, you know, it's like indie niggas.
That's
He
why
was
I
saying,
played that. It's like, why are you talking about
yeah,
drops of music? Are you gonna buy it?
yeah,
Like, are
because
you gonna
indie,
go and
yeah,
cop it?
yeah, because all indie niggas know, like everybody will be like, yeah, bro, we gonna drop, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. But it's like, bro, when you drop, it's not like them niggas gonna go crazy. Like, oh, my nigga just dropped. Let me go cop it. Let me go do this. Let me go do. They don't give a fuck. They gonna keep on listening to Drake. Keep on listening to the radio. Like they capping. But then my boy said that this song is like $100, and then I was like, whoa, okay. Now I maybe kind of understand.
You just he's you know he just you know he's just exaggerating because he's like bro he's like he see me dropping music, he drops music completely for free. That's why he's like, bro, why are you telling me to drop music? Like, you're not gonna send me money to do it. Like, I don't make money.
J. Cole has one of the best lines of all time, bro. He said, "In the album $10, you act like it's 10 G's. This food for thought costs the same as 2 3s, bro." Like, he lit up that. Like, ever since then, I always been like, well, I always been a music supporter. You know, buy music, buy merch, tickets, all that shit. But like, I really like understood it when he said that shit. Cause he said, "Man, miss me with that broke shit. Like, we all trying to get $1, nigga. No shit. You know what I'm saying? Like." Because
Yeah,
people
I
be
feel
like,
like
oh, you know, like, there's no excuse that you didn't buy the album. If you fuck with that nigga, that really ain't no excuse. You ain't buy the album. You know what I'm saying? You can come up with one, but you really ain't got one. You know what I'm saying?
especially since
Like,
even if you do buy the album, the artist still ain't seeing that much of that motherfucking money. And by not
yeah,
that
but
much, I mean barely any.
But look, it starts with you buying the album though, and this ain't this ain't the '90s no more. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are at least reading their contracts.
It's
You know what I'm
but it's
saying?
funny because it's not the 90s anymore, but it's also like the 90s. While a lot of people got fucked out of their CD money, it's because CDs were selling, and we don't have that same business model. And then streaming totally fucked up the money in the music industry. So it's like I feel like it's even less. It might be even less money in the music industry now.
Here's the worst part about that: streaming didn't fuck it up at all. Streaming didn't fuck it up at all. Us fans did. Us fans in downloading music instead of buying it, we fucked it up.
I mean, shit.
You know, like think about it though. Ain't it true? They had to go to streaming because like
we was downloading it. But then I feel like that's just a reflection of like, I don't know. I like to think about how everything affects like the world and like history at that point. Because it's like maybe because think about it. Ever since people started downloading music, you got to admit there's been a lot more like creative like subgenres and a lot more creativity in music since people started dropping it for free online. Because we changed how we consume music, so it changed how we create music. Because before you had to get like a whole CD vinyl pressed, you couldn't experiment as much, or your recordings couldn't be as timely. Think about it, we couldn't have a little B on vinyl or cassette tape. You know what I'm saying? But because of how we was consuming music, niggas was just dropping songs on MySpace, videos on YouTube. You could just watch it. You ain't had to buy shit. You just had to just click on it, watch it. It changed the art.
You bringing up all the benefits and everything, you speaking nothing but straight facts. Let me just say, like, it's not, everything that came out of your face right there was straight fact. But that still doesn't negate the fact that us like not purchasing music and okay, like I said, you find a nigga on MySpace that you like. You find these people out here, oh, you really love me, like them, all that shit. But are you gonna buy the album though? Are you gonna buy a shirt? Are you gonna buy tickets?
Niggas do buy
You might, but you know damn well when it came to that download era, a lot of niggas
a lot of them didn't, but then you gotta give credit where credit is due to people who were smart and built cult fan bases instead of trying to get like popping, like because you couldn't really be pop mainstream online back then. You know what I'm saying? Like 2010, whatever was popping mainstream still came on TV. Like it wasn't online completely. So you got to give credit to niggas like Lil B and like Odd Future who built cult fan bases online. So then they did sell shirts and tickets because the cult fan base was so strong. And even when they did get CDs, those sold too because it was like such a niche thing being brought out.
Yeah, and then like because you're an internet nigga, like because I remember when those Odd Future first albums.
It must have been funny as fuck, like being an internet ass nigga copying Odd Future shit and stuff. Like you just telling everybody you internet nigga.
Yeah, look, because I already look. I was talking to Matt about it the other day. Like we were literally at Best Buy, like fucking like when Mellow Hype dropped Numbers, their first album in stores, except for Black and White, unless you count that, but it was like a different version either way. But like I remember we went to Best Buy like on the first day, like, and again, it's such a weird era where it's a new CD and they didn't even have it out on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Like we going around looking for this shit, and I remember we walked up to the dude. He's some fucking probably 48 something, almost 50-year-old white dude, like fucking like we're like, yeah, we looking for the CDs, like, oh yeah, what you looking for? Garth Brooks, the new Taylor Swift release, what you looking for? We're looking for Mellow Hype, Numbers. He said, okay, I haven't heard of that one. He went to the computer, I remember he was like, Numbers by Mellow Hype. Like he was just like, I'll never forget the way he said it, because you could tell he just didn't know what the fuck was going on. He said, it says we have it. It should be in the back. Let's go, blah, blah, blah. And either way, they just had it sitting in a box in the back. Like, nobody even cared to put it out on the front, on the front.
It was a weird era, because it's like
yeah,
people weren't finding out about that album on TV or on billboards. Like, you found out about it because you went online. And it's kind of like online, because online is younger than this whole CD era. So it's like you're trying to go backwards. So that's why it was like so weird, because it's like most times you cop a CD because they had literal commercials on TV. They had posters in the fucking store, and then they had it on the shelf. Now,
and then you heard the single on MTV.
On the radio.
You went to the record store, and remember you can like fucking check out the album at the record store.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot
of people, it was in your reality, but then like you was just trying to find stuff at Best Buy that was only in the computer. Like only when you go on YouTube and your YouTube account is Wolfgang 666 Larry
right,
L.
Yeah,
Boy.
if you know shit. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't have been. Man, I kind of even just thought about that, because look, I remember when Relapse came out by Eminem. Bruh, they had literal, like, I guess you know how when they send in the CDs, like how they send them in boxes, like the CDs and shit. Instead of just having a bunch of like copies of the CD on the shelf, they literally just had boxes of the CD, just laying out like boxes of them, like, because by then it's like you said, it was like 2009. Niggas know Eminem, and Eminem grew up in that era where it was kind of like.
You knew Eminem because he was on TV, and you heard him on the radio. Like he was a real world artist.
He built a cult following. He fucking, like you said, you saw him on TV, you saw him on MTV. So it's either you knew about him because you knew about him, like on that underground internet kind of type shit, or you found out about him because of all the promotion and all the fucking work that the industry actually used to do for artists, because it was necessary at the time.
Yeah, so, it's kind of crazy. Like, I was thinking about that. Like, niggas love to talk about industry plans all the time now. I'm like, isn't that kind of always what's been happening? Like, you always just take talented people and then position them to make them like they have steam behind them, and then you get them a career.
That's the thing that kills me, about the industry plan shit. Because people don't understand. There's a thing, look, because I guess the only problem with an industry actual plan is when they make it look like that's
when they make it look organic.
They make it look organic, because I just even kind of we kind of cracked the code on that, because the industry the industry knew that's what they had to do. You know how you always hear a story about, oh, the bitch was mopping at the fucking Denny's, and a record executive heard her singing like a song like while she was mopping, and then he put her in the studio and they made her a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like they literally made her a star because they saw the star power. They made her a star. You know what I'm saying? I remember earlier, I'm making a star. Kind of like that was the whole. It's gotta be a star. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it used to be. But then, like you said, the whole thing kind of flipped on them, because oh yeah, we can make a lot of money on this girl.
Keep going. I'm sorry to distract you.
Nah, but it was perfect. But it's like that was okay. You literally had niggas where their job was to go out and find Eminem, go out and find Tyler, go out and find these people before anybody knew about them. Go out and just find them out in the streets. But then the game flipped on them, because we started finding niggas before they were finding niggas. So, you know what I'm saying? Like the Tylers and all the, the internet guys. So then they had to come up with a whole thing. They're like, hold on. I thought we were supposed to like find people who could be stars and make them stars. Now you're telling me people are just like choosing their own stars? Well, shit, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like you had people who were about to be out of a job. That's why they created the industry plant, because they're like, bro, we got to go find people and make it now, instead of like, oh, we built a star, like we gotta make it where, oh, the star built himself. Y'all look, he just did. He just so happened to, like, it's
Now,
crazy.
you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Like, you said we choose our own stars, and now because now the whole industry plan shit is they're giving us the illusion of us choosing our stars. Like
There
they
you go.
position, they get these popping Twitter accounts to post videos acting like, oh, this is an artist everybody's supposed to know. Like, bro, why is this nigga doing this? LOL. And like the way they post it make it look like this is a video that's already popping. But that's the trick, because when they post it like that, you think, oh, this video is popping, and who is this? Or they must be popping. And now it gives us the illusion
And look,
that we
man,
chose to start fucking with him.
the blogger post up like, oh my god, this guy's the most slept on. I'm surprised he doesn't have blah blah blah. And it be like you said, they look, the label, they over there right now, they fucking finding like little small blogs and people who wouldn't be so big that it's noticeable and obvious. They just finding little people. They send them emails like, hey, we got this artist we trying to push, do da da da. I want you to just post this video and post the thing, diddly do. Here's a couple $1,000. And that's what they're really doing. They just doing that. And then, like you say, I'm a regular nigga on Twitter or TikTok. I'm just scrolling and I just see one of my pages post up, oh, this guy lit. I listen to it and be like, oh, that's kind of lit. Or I think it's kind of shit. But there's going to be a lot of people that think it's kind of lit. And then next thing you know, he built up his little fan base. And then next thing you know, oh, hey guys, I got signed. And you know how everybody is. Like you say, when you down, they don't fuck with you. But when you up, they're like, oh man, yeah, I was a day one. I was it. Look, either way, long story short, they say that's how Travis Scott came in. They say that.
Yeah, I heard Travis Scott. I've heard the specifics. Like Travis Scott's manager, like bought fake pages and all that shit. Made it look like he was like already like starting to go.
Yeah.
No, you know a crazy story I heard about Travis Scott. He used to like, so he would like do like minimum contributions on beats, and then other niggas would come in and produce it, and he like take the beat and then pass it off as it was his beat and everything. Like I heard Travis Scott is kind of a scummy dude.
No wonder. Yeah, like, have you ever really seen Travis make a beat from scratch? Like, you know what I'm saying? And nigga go in there and do and then produce Metro.
Now he tell Metro Boomin make that shit dark. That's how we should be famous for make that shit dark.
Yeah, make that shit dark, bro. Nah, make it more scary sounding. Nah, bro, but yeah, add like some like vampire sounding shit in the back, bro. Like,
it's just like crazy how like Travis finessed his way into being looked at as like a Kanye type dude. Like, cause he really ain't, to be honest, bro, he really ain't putting in that Ye level work.
You want to know what's funny to me? I always thought that fucking Travis Scott was just like an ugly A$AP Rocky.
I mean, is that not what he is?
He's just ugly A$AP. But no, I ain't
music wise too, because honestly, musically I prefer A$AP. To be honest with you, I prefer A$AP's music. Because A$AP made see these pussy niggas in it, what's up?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like A$AP was one of my A$AP probably my top 10. I ain't gonna say anything, no story, like just because he that pretty motherfucker. Like at the end of the day,
that
like,
pretty motherfucker.
The swag on the bit, bro. He got
repping.
Rihanna, bro. Like A$AP Rocky got Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Like Rihanna is literally like every hip hopper's dream girl, bro.
Yeah,
she's like, and he a nigga from the new era.
Rihanna's like the number one, like
on,
they be having like top 5 baddies in the game or whatever. Rihanna literally isn't on that list anymore because she was number 1 the whole 2010. So she got it. She retired. Like she
retired.
She was literally top 1 in the game for the whole decade.
Yeah. Like, niggas already know it's gonna be Rihanna. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's literally look, like, remember when Jay-Z said I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain? Like A$AP Rocky, now he got the hottest chick in the game. Like, Come on,
Because
bro.
there's nobody's nobody to fill her shoes now. Like Ice Spice. To be honest, bro, I don't know. Ice Spice starting to
Fire,
look.
bro. Like, now, hold on,
But she's
slow
not
down.
no
Now.
Rihanna. She's
No,
not.
Ice Spice slander is gonna prosper around here now. Hold on now, but not
She's not no Rihanna, bro.
Ice part of Ice Spice.
Yeah, that's the thing. Rihanna had like that
that
island girl thing going for her. That's what made her even sexier than a lot of
Island
niggas.
guy.
Yeah.
It's exactly because you know niggas like fucking all type of accents and fucking just different shit. You know how niggas is.
Yeah,
Like
she's all exotic and
my
shit.
girl from Japan, my girl from the islands.
They think she
Niggas,
freaky because she from the islands.
yeah, right. She probably
So,
be normal as hell, like
yeah,
missionary. Like,
she's a church girl.
come on, real boy, can you get it up? Like, ASAP Rocky's dating her. You know what's funny, bro? I was listening to it was an ASAP. What's my nigga name? ASAP Ferg. I was listening to ASAP Ferg on, and I swear he said some shit like, "I might bag Riri, like I might hook over Riri." And I was like, "That's kind
Wrong
of crazy." Yeah, like how did that work out, bro? Like. That's real crazy, like that y'all homie end up with
The girl you wanted.
the one. Like, and that's what I'm saying, that's the one. But look, I ain't gonna lie, you know me, like I fucking congrats, I can never be a hater, bro. So my homie like hooked up with like the baddest chick in the game, like you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna brag about that. Like, nigga, my nigga dating young nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk in the room, my nuts on the fucking table. Like,
Ice Spice, the modern day sex symbol, and that's like that's just a disappointing because she a little. I feel like Ice Spice a little too. Like I don't know what it is, but she don't like got that like she just doesn't have that mystique about it. You know what I'm saying? Like Ice Spice doesn't really like fuck your head up. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like all the sex symbols would like fuck with your head in some way, and Ice Spice just doesn't do that.
Ice Spice don't fuck with your fucking head, bro. Let Ice Spice be fucking with you, rocking with you for a minute, and then she'll wake up and be like, "Yo, nigga, you a munch." Like she just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, like not the
fucked up.
person Ice Spice, but like the persona, like you know what I'm saying? Because I
You
feel
thought
like
it was stealing you?
a lot of
Nigga,
sex symbols,
munch,
like
nigga,
personas, like
munch.
fuck with your head, and that's part of it. Like they're supposed to get you like mystified and shit. But like,
Yeah, Ice Spice
that,
too gangster for me. Like,
yeah,
honestly,
she
in
doesn't
that
like
department,
mystify
like,
you. Like Erica
yeah, she
Badu,
too
Erica
gangster.
Badu is more of a sex symbol than Ice Spice to me because Erica Badu fucks with your hand a little bit.
Yeah, she can fuck with her head.
Yeah, and it's like,
but I think this is because she old though. Like, you know,
even when she was
she a
younger,
cougar now. Like Erica Badu a cougar. And she dating young nigga, she a cougar now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But shit, I get ate up by that cougar real quick. But I understand what you mean. Put it that way. But Ice Spice is still a snack. Like, no fucking hate against her shall prosper, or
no
not hate,
against.
critique, none of that. Okay, Ice Spice is fire. We all smashing. Like, let's all stop. I want niggas to stop with the oh man, Ice Spice ain't all that. I wouldn't even hit it. Man, if Ice Spice walked in the room, look, I put through the test. If
That's
it was
true,
fucking
bro.
12 o'clock at
If
night,
Ice Spice walked in, bro,
if she
I'd
walked
be
in the
losing my
room,
mind.
yeah, butt naked, talking
Okay,
about
now
let's
she don't even gotta
get
be.
it.
She don't gotta be butt naked because that might be
You
a little
gonna go.
too. But if she just imagine like
But that's my test
what's
though.
what's more realistic to test is like imagine you was kicking it and like in the same like group as Ice Spice. Like bro, you be losing your mind trying to talk to her. You be acting all silly and goofy. Like you be trying to rizz her up. Like so stop lying. Because if she was like bro, she was around you and like in a group with you, you'd be trying to spit at her, bro.
Yes, I understand that, but I can't test niggas on that because niggas be shy. So a lot of niggas like, yeah, they probably look. If they was in the same group with her, they would be infatuated with her, but they wouldn't be trying to or definitely trying to holler. But like I said, if she was trying to holler, they would definitely holler back, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they could be a good stuff on you real quick. It's just one of those type things, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those type of things. But at the end of the day, I understand what you mean. Ice Spice is lady. Look, Ice Spice is lady. That's all I can say. But look, never mind. I'm about to say Ice Spice can't rap, but
she can rap. She's talented.
cool. Like I said, her voice, she is too gangster for me, bro. Like she's too sexy to be that gangster. Like she be spitting pop smoke rap. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, she be kind of gangster sometimes, bro. Like that's a little too much for me. But at the same time, like I guess that's all. And look, them other like the other girls, like she fucking Disney Channel compared to the other girls. Like you got bitches now who be coming out talking about they catch you in a drive by. Nigga, I'ma set you up. You gonna be lacking. I'ma cut your nutsack off. Like these bitches be going in now in the raps, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like on the gangster side of things, they be eating, bro. I be kind of scared. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like they only got literally like two choices. Like you're either gonna be scared or you're gonna be horny. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, chicks only got two moves in the game. So cat.
I mean, that's kind
Yeah,
of like an
wow,
allegory for
funny.
life. You're either gonna be scared or you're gonna be horny. I mean, most people are either one or two, because most niggas, if they see Andy Dick, he like as a normal, he's like a normal scared person. Then he gets some of that drink in him, and he just horny
Yeah,
and just full on
cocaine, man.
horny. Just don't stop.
Andy Dick. How this turned into an Andy fucking Dick conversation?
It didn't. I was just using him as an example.
I mean, I ain't even mad at you. I'm just saying, how do we get to Andy Dick? Like, we had that gone far, and then they still hadn't gotten down to Andy Dick at this point.
Why are you such an Andy Dick hater?
I'm not even an Andy Dick hater. Like, look, because I was about to say if I met Andy Dick, I'd shake his hand, but I don't really know where it's been. But I mean, Andy Dick cool, like you know what I'm saying. I was about to say I'd kick it with Andy Dick, but I probably end up with some sort of like I didn't get arrested. Like I'd end up with some sort of I'd end up on a list somewhere. Like I don't think I'm gonna be kicking it with Andy Dick. But put it this way, like I said, like Andy Dick, an okay guy. Can I say that? Yeah, I can't even say that. Andy Dick exists, okay? Like damn, like Andy
He's
Dick
out there doing
is
his thing.
a person. Yeah, he is a part of reality. Like you know what I'm saying? He didn't even give Andy Dick any kind of props without like ended up looking crazy. Like it ain't my fault though. Like what did I do? Like you know what I mean? But nah. Yeah, look, I was about to say shout out to Andy Dick. Can't even give him some little shout out at the end of the shit.
I
Like
mean,
it's
he's
crazy,
doing all
bro.
right.
Is he?
He's doing. I mean, I've heard.
He's probably doing cocaine. Like when he is, like he's probably doing cocaine and an underage Filipino girl. If we're really being
No,
honest.
underage Filipino boy.
There you go. Totally unrelated, but just dropped 20 on a snack run. That's lit, Pablo. That sounds very fire. That sounds awesome. But man, you watching a show, a podcast, like we entertainers too. We giving you snacks too. We feeding you too.
Why you had to do
20
this
on
motion? Like, what's this motion about? We feeding you. What are you feeding him?
Nigga, we feeding them the knowledge and the power, bro.
But why?
The
Okay, but then
information.
you would do this. Why you got to put the whole thrust into it? Why you stroking it? Why you stroking?
Why you have to think of it like a stroke? Like, look, here's
Because
the whole
I'm a
point
sexual
of it, man.
deviant.
I'm just out here. Look, I'm just out here trying to make sure we get fed too. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Kyle
fed
looking
or
kind of skinny
fed?
over there, bruh. I'm looking kind of skinny. My ribs is touching right now, bruh. Like you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got,
my
bro.
ribs.
Put your 6-pack down, bruh. Ain't nobody see. Yeah, look, see. Okay, well, okay. Kyle eating good, man. See, and Kyle had checkers the other night too. He was eating good. Nigga, when last time I had checkers, bruh? Look, Cash App down in the description. It ain't even down in the description. It should be down in the description on the YouTube. But yeah, THC Temp. You
Cat,
see
we could change our
World.
name on this shit.
RIP, you already
Like, we
know.
could change our name on God damn it! How do I fucking?
Dude, it ain't even that important. But nah, shout out to my homie Pablo. What did you get on your snack right now?
Yeah, what snacks did you get, bro?
You get Doritos. You get some Cheetos. You get some Fritos. I'm gonna tell you what.
What's your is it Cash thing THC Temp?
Look, not yeah, that's it's the thing. Look, it's dollar sign THC Temp. That's the thing. But look, the see, you messed up the damn thing. We're now with money. See, now we're money oriented, and that was just a cash show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cash us out, man. Keep it going. I like how I just popped up for a second and then it said, "All right, we out here."
There you go.
Hey,
That's better.
Oh, now we got that. Look at Kyle, man. He was the 11-year-old Puerto Rican kid all along that had the ignorant skill. But now for real though, late night Taco Bell, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. I can eat Taco Bell during the day. Sometimes Taco Bell, like, cause I love a good authentic, like, like Mexican taco, like from the taco truck, from the restaurant, wherever they serving it at. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna sit here and tell you no stories. That Taco Bell hit different sometimes, bro. Gushers, fruit roll-ups, ice cream, chocolate chip, cookies, and a quarter. Hey, shout out to my phone. Hey, bro, look, cookies and cream, ice cream, greatest in the world, bro.
I like cookie dough.
Come on now. You like cookie dough?
I like cookie dough chocolate chip.
Kind of like.
I like cookie dough chocolate chip.
That's like the closest thing to cookies and cream. It sounds like cookie dough chocolate chip.
I should try cookies and cream.
Have you never had cookies and cream?
I think I had a Wawa milkshake that was cookies and cream.
Bro, you had to fight like did I have cookout over there?
Last cookout I went
to. If you don't know, then y'all ain't got it. But like it looks.
He said it's cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Shout out to him. He fucks with cookie dough. Look. Cookies and cream, bro. Let's get you some. Go. Look, I'm McFlurry. You ever had an Oreo McFlurry?
I've never had a McFlurry in my life.
All right, y'all. It's been a good show, y'all. Like everything's been lit. You know what I'm saying? We had a good night. I guess I'm like low key gay now, like how wanted to confirm earlier. Everything's cool. Life is litty.
Yeah, bro. We got to bring up that bit because it's like imagine you got some gay allegations, right? And then you say some dumb shit like, "Guys, I'm not openly gay." Like you just expose yourself. I'm not openly gay.
They'll never understand that context, bro. The context behind it is so funny, bro. But we can. That's just what you can never explain, bro. But yeah, I had to say the Kyle. Yeah, earlier. But like I was saying, I'm not gay. But when I said it, I said I'm not openly gay. that was just funny. But like I said, I can never explain the context behind why that's so funny to us because like that was just one you had to be there for. Like that was
between me, you, and God.
But nah, you ain't never had a McFlurry. Like we got, kind of Chick-fil-A. Don't you got Chick-fil-A goddamn lay?
I had a milkshake from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but you got a Chick-fil-A at your place of residence, in your state, in your area.
No,
you don't.
There's 3.
When you have one,
you asked me. You asked if we had a Chick-fil-A. We don't have a Chick-fil-A. There's 3 of them.
Can you get one? Can you get to a Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
Okay, get over there and get a cookies and cream milkshake.
It's closed.
I know not right now, but I'm talking about when you can, nigga.
I might.
Do it. I'm telling you, it'll be amazing. You say you had a milkshake from there. What did you get? Vanilla?
I had a milkshake from Wawa that was cookies and cream.
Nick, you're not listening to me. Go to Chick-fil-A and get a cookies and cream milkshake, okay? Well, Have I ever steered you wrong before? Like, yeah, like I steered you wrong before. I steered you off a damn cliff or something. I was steering myself off like plenty of fucking ramps and cliffs and all type of shit. I've never steered anyone else off. So you need to go and do that. Like, it's fire as fuck. Jesus. I really had to convince you. You never had a McFlurry. I'm also like trying to figure out what's going on. Like, what's next? You gonna tell me you never been to Disney World?
I did go to Disney World when I was 2, so it's basically like I didn't go, but my body has been there. But I don't remember.
Disney World. I was just bringing it up like that because that's how you know if your parents love you or not. If you've ever been to Disney World, at least they think you. I ain't never been to Disney World. I can't go no fucking Disney World. They brought me the tape. Like I had a bunch of Disney tapes.
That's it. It's just like it's been so long since I've been to an amusement park, and it's just not even my vibe type shit. Like I don't like places where you gotta pay for a lot of shit, and everywhere is like a paywall. You know what I'm saying? every
Yeah.
time you want to do one thing, it costs like $10. Like it costs at least $10 to breathe, and on top of that, like everything in there is like the regular price plus like $7. So it's like instead of fucking getting a drink, now you instead of getting a drink for like $2, now you gotta get a drink for $7. And motherfuckers say you gotta
And
order.
everybody just doing it too. Like it's just normal shit. They just handing over $100 for like
Yeah.
a 4-pack of Gatorade. Like
The fact that this man never had a McFlurry is upsetting. Nah,
it
you know
really
what's
is,
really
Pablo.
upsetting, bro? I gotta get a drink. Let entertain these people while I go get and roast me for not having a McFlurry.
Oh, trust me, boy. I was loading them up. I was getting ready. Pablo, what's wrong with this man? He said that you guys know each other like in person, in real life. What you doing with this boy, man? What you doing with this guy? You really need to help him get his life in shape, man. Cause Link ain't never had a McFlurry. He ain't never had an Oreo. He ain't never had an M&M. Come on, man. Like, come on. And I'm questioning, like I said, like, I'm pretty, like, my boy, you know, I know Kyle for a couple of seconds. He has some pretty loving family and parents and all of that. But they ain't never bought that nigga a McFlurry, though. Has he ever even had a Happy Meal? Like, come on, cuz, like, it ain't working. It ain't adding up right now. I ain't never met a kid who ain't never had a McFlurry or a Happy Meal. And it's probably why I never met a kid who was the appropriate fucking weight for their age at the time. You know what I'm saying? Just here, like, come on, we eat barbecue and fucking all kinds of shit. Barbecue McFlurry sandwiches.
I'm back.
Probably small ass penis, y'all. It's like
McFlurry isn't essential. Look, y'all just making me not want to have one even more because I want to be different. So
I want to be a maggot, bro. Put down with the F. Like, look, dude, like, go and get.
just be a man and say the word. Just say it.
Not because it ain't gonna this podcast. Look, we need to be forgetting where these things supposed to be posted sometimes. Okay, I've been to jail enough times, like YouTube jail. Enough times, I don't want to go back, bro. Like, damn,
I ain't
I'm
going back.
institutionalized in this shit. Yeah, I ain't trying to keep going back. I stayed in YouTube jail, bro. I did all the push-ups. But you know what I was thinking about when you said the whole music part thing? Like, you know, I was smiling so hard. I was thinking about, hey, guys, so I'm going to tell you about the time I got high and we went to, like, Six Flags.
Dude. Oh, my God. So this one kid, like, he brought acid, and I took, like, one tab. And then, like, I remember, like, it started to hit, and, like, I felt mad. And then, like, a security guard came up to us, and we're like, holy shit, what's that? What is that? And he's like, you guys need to step to the side. Other people need to go on the roller coaster. And then we were like, holy shit, dude. I thought he was gonna, like, hit us for smoking. And then, like, the tabs were, like, bunk. And then we just, like, smoked. So we were just, like, really high. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this crazy story. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment, stay lit, guys.
Yo, bro. Dude, I'm gonna kill you, dude. I love you, man. I want to do that. Because you really made me just feel like I was watching one of the videos. I did security guard part. You know, it's all day. It was the kids, I swear. Like, he was like, dude, I'm not waiting in line for this ride. He totally jumped in front, like, over the fence. Like, you know, the fence they have, he just jumped over it. So I just smoked the joint, and I jumped over the fence, too. And, like, we got on the ride, and one of my friends was like, dude, I forgot to, like, leave my weed in the car, so we, like, smoked that backwood while we were on the ride. Like, this is all type of crazy shenanigans.
Them
There was
niggas,
a
man.
soccer mom next to us. I swear to God, bro, like, I thought she was going to get mad. She was like, oh, let me hit that, bro. And then I had sex with her. Like, it was crazy, bro. And I got high. Like,
they always just stoned. Like, they always just stoned on us. So just every day. It's everything that happens is because someone smoked weed at some point. So, guys, eventually, like, my teacher came back into the classroom, and me and my homie just smoked that ass J, and we were high out of our minds. And the teacher looked at us and said, you guys are acting weird. Then he, like, taught the class just like regular, and then, like, we went home.
Yeah, so Yeah, man. I can't stand you, man. I really can't stand you, man.
That's why you sitting down.
That's what I'm like. Y'all, what about the party stories? They only go to a fucking Project X style party.
I've always wanted to be at one. I don't know if I want to go to a Project X style party.
Bro, there ain't no such fucking thing as Project X style party. It
Oh
was a
God.
movie. It's like, I ain't gonna say look. I ain't gonna sit here and act like that because then look, this video was a big video, had millions of views. You be people all in the comments, like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. I went to this one party in 2016 where we all got high, bro, and like it just be like it's some crazy stories with crazy uploads, and everybody be like, yeah, I went to this wild party. That's a wild party. Like, don't get it twisted. Anytime people get together, some pretty weird shit can go down because we're people. That's just what it is. But
I was gonna say
like,
every story time
everybody
has
knows
to
that.
do with either sex, drugs, video games, or parties. That's all people within our demographic seem to care about. That's facts. That's facts, and that's why at a certain point niggas didn't start caring about it because we just heard about it so much. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Like I know it's some lowest common denominator
It's
shit, but
like,
like,
yeah, I done did it too. Like, who cares?
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what? I got
like you went
high
from being
on
like
my girlfriend's
13 to
ass.
like it's really just like 13-year-olds and like middle schoolers watching this and living vicariously through them. Then you like grow up and do some of it yourself, and you like, you know.
And then look, and when you actually do this shit, you find out it's not as lit and cool and all this shit.
Exactly.
You know
It's
what I'm
just
saying?
what it is. Like you go to your first
Yeah.
party, you think it's gonna be like some Project X shit. You think it's gonna be drunk white kids screaming in your face, and then white bitches like, "Hey, can I suck your cock real quick?" And then you just pull up, and it's just people drinking Natty Light and listening to listening to you know what frat kids love. You're not gonna believe this, bro. Shit like Call Me Maybe and Party in the USA, but they put like EDM beats under it. So it's like, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's our number. Call me maybe. And they get so fucking hyped for it, bro. They love that shit. And then not only so you have the drunk white girls going because they do it for the drunk white women. Because drunk white women love that shit.
Yeah.
So they do it for them. Then you have these drunk white dudes vibing to it too because they're trying to get with the bitches. So they're like,
yeah, they're trying to get with the
I just
bitches.
met you.
I can hear it because I've never heard it, but I can hear it. I hear it so fucking clear, bro. Like, here's my
man, I gotta take you to a frat party one day. You're gonna be so disappointed.
Why? It's not what it looks like on TV.
It really ain't. Like it's just you pull up, you get you a drink, and then you peep the scene and realize like he's kind of sweaty. And the thing about drunk people, they love to dap you up.
Like drunk white people.
Yeah, they love to dap you up. Like, yeah, they like you meet him for the first time. It's like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's a cool name. Yeah.
Right here, man. Chad, this is my dude, man. I just met him like 5 seconds ago. This is my guy, man.
Niggas be so just
day one, bro. He was one of my day ones, bro. I met him on the first day I came here, bro. Like, hey, this is
yeah, I do not miss parties like that.
Light.
I don't, cause all I taste is like alcohol and throw up in my mouth, and all I smell is cigarettes and sweat and every trap. Yeah, just stank and it's just you know what I'm saying. The bitch is mid in there, like it's just stupid.
It was me because it smelled like cigarettes and stink. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. You can't get horny around there. Like,
that's the thing, man. That's the thing. That's the thing about that college shit, man. You gotta be pulling up to them little kickbacks. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you really want to have some fun, like sexy parties in college, man, you can't be going to them frat parties where everybody's trying to get laid. You gotta have you a little kickback. You know what I'm saying? You already gotta pull up with somebody. You gotta like take your little friend to somebody and pull up with them so they kind of get the message. You know what I'm saying?
Kickbacks is always fire.
Yeah.
Kickbacks has been, is been, will always be fire. Kickbacks fire. Kickbacks way over big explosions.
Kickbacks is lit, yeah.
Music so loud you can't even hear anybody. And yeah, like you said, the alcohol is either shitty or tainted. Like it's just all kind of weird shit going on at big parties. But the kickbacks, Those are the places you
I
want to
still
go.
got to take you to a frat party just so you can see it. You know what I'm saying? And it is a lot of white women, so it is your scene.
I mean, yeah, I'll listen to Carly, baby. I'm ready to hear that Miley Cyrus EDM version. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They
you
love
know
party in
me.
the USA.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to drink a lot of Natty Light?
I mean, I can. I don't want to.
You're gonna
Oh
end
my
up. You're
goodness.
gonna end up because they either have that or wine.
Oh, wine. Yeah, I want to
It,
go to the wine party, but the bitches at the wine party probably get
no, it's not like a wine
slutty.
party. It's just like they are at a party and they need alcohol, so there's wine, and so you just be drinking wine at a frat party.
But that don't sound, see that see look. I imagine the party with the bitches drinking wine. Them bitches, they got dresses on. Oh shit! I opened up an app. Oh no, Kyle got like dogs.
Totally. No, you good. Totally unrelated.
Okay.
But Pablo just uploaded a video. Drop the link in chat or something, bro. We'll peep it real quick. Depending on how long it
Will
is, we'll
we?
see.
Will we not? That's what she said.
we gonna
Uh,
check it out real quick and see, like,
are
just
we
show
now?
support.
That's what we're gonna do. This is the Pablo show. Pablo
No,
just
it's not
gonna
the
take
Pablo
over
show.
like that.
We showing love.
You said we. I'm childish like that.
But anyway, so speaking of childish, how you feel about like Donald Glover? I feel like Donald Glover is like, I don't know. He's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in 2018 we had all these expectations. We're like, Donald Glover about to change the world, and then everything kind of just stalled
Yeah,
out a little
look,
bit.
he just got tired, bro. He's older than he's older. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, he was older when he came into the game. It wasn't like he was a young man. If he was like a super young nigga, like a Tyler age, like 19 and all that shit, yeah, he would have did all this. Man, by the time he even became a popular rapper, he was already like, a popular, Hollywood writer and comedian and all. You know what I'm saying? He was already working. Like, so after a while, man, like, your ass would get tired. That nigga did the Lion King, bruh. That was probably the most work he ever did in his whole acting career, just work wise, and he didn't even do nothing but, not say he didn't do nothing, but he just showing up and talking about raw and roaring to the fucking camera, you know what I'm saying, to a microphone. It's Disney though, so they take that shit pretty serious. So yeah, and then he on top of that, he's trying to do Atlanta, and everybody had expectations to the dick hole for Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I think he just got tired, bro. He had expectations coming from him in like 3-4 different ways. Like
Yeah,
anybody would have got tired of that,
and he was just like, man, fuck, and then he just like, no, and then he created this farm called Gilga for all the creators to go to and shit. I don't know.
Oh,
He
hold
just
on, what? He has a farm.
and he was on the air. He was on the Eric Andre show too.
But he has a farm that like creators and shit go to. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, I want to go to a fucking Childish Gambino farm. That shit sounds good.
maybe he might invite you. Send him a link to your shit. He might invite you out.
That would be cool if I just keep on Childish Gambino's farm for a while. I think that'd be pretty neat. Yeah. Other than that, oh yeah, that show. And
That
like, did you
70s
ever
show.
start watching? Yeah, that '70s show. That's the one that I'm talking about. I'm randomly bringing up that '70s show. Why are you? What's up with you in that '70s show? Why are you bringing up that '70s show? Because that
Because
got
you
me
said
all
that
excited
show.
about. Yeah, well, why that '70s show?
Because the words that show are in that 70s show, and it reminded me of it.
Well, I'm not angry or upset at you about it, but it's the fact that you made that reference off of just me saying that show. I mean, it kind of threw me for a loop for a minute because I totally wasn't talking about that show. That show is cool because that's the fucked up part about it. The fact that you referenced that show now that you brought it up, I now have to make like at least 1 to 2 comments on said show. So I mean, that 70 show is lit. The chick who like played his sister with her, I think that she's dead now. She's super hot. Um, the other chick, what was her name? Like Diane, she was cute. Um, what was the other one's name? Damn, Wilmer Valderrama. Yeah, he was a cute guy too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, pretty fire show. Let's be comments on that 70s show. But no, I was talking about that show that fucking Charlie Gambino was like executive producer. The one that came on like Amazon or something. Or
Swarm?
it.
I
Yeah,
never watched that
one.
shit.
That's the one with the chick that's like the
A Beyonce fan shit. Yeah,
some shit.
I never watched it.
I didn't watch it either, but I planned on watching it because I thought it was gonna be lit. I don't know. It might be lit. It may not be. It probably ain't. I don't know. I have no clue. I just know that it came out. And I was so down. I was like, bro, I'm gonna get Amazon Prime. I'm gonna do this and that. I ain't doing none of that shit with that shit. I ain't had time for it. Really?
I ain't got time for now. Let's talk about you're gonna be my boyfriend, girlfriend. We already talked about that, but let's talk about how you don't like.
What is you? What we talked about? Go ahead, my bad. Keep going. My bad.
Let's talk about how you have a vendetta against Tyler's fruity expressions. In your opinion, they're fruity. I don't condone this, but he says that.
What are you talking?
I'm talking about fireworks. Yeah, and then like, you can be my boyfriend, girlfriend. You can be my boyfriend, girlfriend.
Look, because why you gonna put that on me? See, why do you just say what are our opinions on it? Why you gotta be like, oh, bro, this song is fruity, oh. Why you gotta put words in my mouth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I may have said those words.
Yeah, I'm not putting anything in your mouth. Why are you trying to get me to put stuff in your mouth?
Well, because y'all are already at this point, if you ask me, you're putting things into my mouth, guys, and I don't want them there. I'd like you to remove them, but you ain't even admitting to it. So, like, I think you've been hanging around Hollywood too much with them executives, like, or whatever you're doing. Either way, like, you know damn well a song like Glitter is just wild. Well, fireworks, because see, the fireworks part, I ain't gonna lie, like, it makes it more of like, oh, he just wrote a song for somebody to sing. But then it feels like Glitter, like, you know what I'm saying? It just, that lets me know, cause, you know, Tyler writes songs for other people and they turn them down, you know, a lot. Not to say, like,
yeah, because imagine being like an artist and you get the lyrics. These niggas talking about, my eyes are green, I eat my veggies. I'm like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I can't lie. I like that song a lot.
Yeah, look, I ain't gonna lie.
I saw a photo, you look joyous. My eyes are green, I eat my veggies.
Nah, see, when I heard my eyes are green, I eat my veggies, right through you, bro, dude, because, like,
I want to see your original reaction to Eagle.
Bro, I threw everything, bro. I threw my headphones. I said, what is this album? What is he talking about? Like, why is he just being so he's so gay right now? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Your reaction to Igor is legendary, bro. You love the first two tracks, and then after that,
you were saying, I was like, all right, it's lit. And then Earthquake came out. I'm literally like, you I had that fucking organ one day when I heard Igor. I mean, when I heard Earthquake, bro. Earthquake was literally like just the peak of my Tyler fandom. That's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this nigga has finally made the song he has always wanted to make. Like, I was happy as hell for the nigga. And then the rest of the album kept playing.
Then you heard, I think I'm falling in love.
Yeah, look, I was already look. I was going like way early on. Bro. Early on, I was just like, bro, I don't know what this is. See, by the time I got running out of time, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But this, and spin my head around, and I'm like, it's just so fruity, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause Tyler one of them guys, like, he kind of, you know, he macho masculine.
Not really, he's a bottom.
look. Now after Igor nigga, but that's the thing. See, he's always been that like that line. Oh, I can do fruity shit and be a man about it because I'm like 7 feet tall with a deep voice and I beat you up. Like he was always kind of cool, in that sense. Like not to say he ain't cool no more, but he was always like that type. Like he's the type he can do whatever he wants because he probably ain't gonna press him about it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because he carried himself like that. So when he started dropping bottom type tracks, it just like, come on, bro. Like
That's who he was
it felt
inside.
like glitter. Yeah, like when it felt like glitter, bro. I was like, nah, bro. I don't know about glitter. I just didn't know about it.
I want to see your reaction to Puppet. He's like, I'm your puppet. You control me. I'm your puppet. I don't know me.
Look, I got the recording of it somewhere, like, my original reaction, but like, yeah, that it feels like glitter. I'm like, nah. When I heard that, bro, like, you understand how upset I was with everything. I was like, it feels like glitter. What is this man talking about? Like,
He's talking about dick.
it feels like glitter, and the dick feels like glitter. No, Tyler, that's a bad time. Someone should have hit him on his nose with a newspaper. With a roll that newspaper, he would make it equal. But yeah, then he made Call Me If You Get Lost. I fucks with that. But I ain't gonna sit here and even tell you no story. I think the estate sales were set. The estate sales damn near Tyler's best work. Like that shit crazy. The estate sales kind of nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Except if you can feel for your girlfriend.
You like that song?
But look, like I said, yeah, I fuck with it. But see, on that's why I can heavily fuck with the vibe. I can ride to it. I can sing to it. Like it just sounds like look. That's some artist shit. He just made a track. Like I said, like he made a track that could have came out in the fucking 90s and the 80s, 70s. He made a track. Like glitter is just. I don't know what that's. It feels like glitter. Like come on. Like what can you play in it? Like you
could play it. You could literally play anything anywhere. Like it doesn't really matter. You just afraid of people's reaction.
Damn well that boy, no LGBT homies was riding the glitter. Like imagine the boy, he's like glitter girl. Like hell no. Like,
okay, I'm gonna make them do that. Imagine the guns to their fucking heads, and I'm gonna tell them to sing that shit. Oh, but now then I'm an asshole. Then I'm crazy. Okay.
Why you gotta kill people now? Like, cause they not riding the glitter.
Who said
or they riding the glitter? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Kyle, you alright? I think you've been drinking too much of that what you call it? What's that shit? What they call it? What they call sperm or some shit?
Sperm?
No, sir. It's some shit. What's the Jake Paul and them shit? What drink they came out with? It's called like.
I have never had a sip of that garbage.
What is it? What's the name of it though? And they call like splurge or sperm or some shit. I don't think I'm trying to be funny. I'm really ain't it Surge? It's Surge. I think it's Surge. I don't know what it is. All I know is I don't know, man. I ain't about to just drink no random YouTuber juice. Like I don't care if Temple came out with some drink. Like you know what I'm saying? You better do some research on this shit. Figure out what's in it first. Like what's going on. Well, I mean, it might be any damn thing in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? 5,000 milligrams THC per 30 minutes in the motherfucker. You don't never know what may be in that motherfucker, but you just never know.
Well, shit.
I guess a lot of people just never care.
Well, I guess we just throwing out random ass topics now. What do you think about niggas in the Senate House canceling the student debt?
They're canceling student debt.
They're canceling student loan debt. Like, they're basically giving everybody their debt back. They're canceling the shit that Biden tried to do, where he would relieve. Or I don't know what happens in the world anymore.
Yeah,
Bro.
either way, look, I'm about to say, whatever it is, it sounds like some cap. Like, you telling me they're about to get that student money or whatever, that sounds like cap. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but it don't sound real to me. So, like,
I do not keep up with shit, bro.
yeah, you need to get more well versed on what's going on over there. Cause I don't think
What are you talking about?
right.
It says, look at the pot calling the kettle black.
I'm just saying. The topics I be bringing up, I think I be knowing what I'm talking about sometimes. Cancel the student dead or well. Give it, what you don't even know what they doing. You gotta give it money back. Imagine
All right, so let's talk about what everyone's talking about. The Carly Russell case. Or
who them people?
Carly Russell's the medicine school student that so her story is that she saw a toddler walking on the side of a highway and pulled over to try and help the toddler. And then that the lady Carly Russell got kidnapped along with the toddler, and then she was missing for a day. See, you do it too. You do. It's not funny, but it's absurd. Like it's absurd, right?
Yeah,
Because you wasn't expecting it. Because like I remember one time, like me and my friend was doing acid, right? And then like we were listening to Campfire by Tyler. We were listening by Campfire by Tyler, and then he said, "All I needed was a stick. Grab the marshmallows, motherfuckers getting lynched and burnt." And I busted out laughing because it's like you just took it there out of nowhere. Like you get it, right?
Yeah, look, I laughed for a lot of different reasons. I didn't laugh because that woman got kidnapped because she saw the stroller. But, and now it's making it seem like I am laughing at it. Now I am kind of like, I ain't laughing at that woman. Either way, what happened? What's the outcome of all this? Like,
so basically, it turns out that they find she gets found eventually a couple of days later, but when they look through her Google searches, and then it's all about like how Amber Alerts and how to fake a kidnapping and the movie Taken. So the implication now is that
she was capping.
She's capping. She was capping.
Yeah.
She faked it.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it sounded like some cap to begin with. That's why I laughed because it kind of just sounded like cap. Like, to be honest, a baby stroller, and
No. A baby was walking like along the highway, like a toddler.
Yeah.
Like a toddler was walking along the highway. Allegedly, but they're saying she lied. Police admit they don't believe she was ever abducted. And and she also was looking up bus tickets and shit.
Yeah, so what she do? She was just trying to skip town or some shit?
Yeah.
She must plug money or some shit. She came up with some bullshit. Like, why you gotta come on? You must be running from somebody pretty serious. Like, you gotta do all of that, bro. Like, you could just get up and leave at some point. Like, anybody as an adult just has the freedom to just kind of go. You don't really have to, like, get kidnapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
She's over there with
where she found it. Yeah, right.
And who else? Who else?
Well, where she had found it?
Somewhere in Alabama. I don't know. Or where I'm gonna look it up. Where was because she's from Alabama. Where was Carly Russell? Oh, she walked back to her Alabama home. So basically, 2 days after her disappearance at 10:45 p.m. on Saturday, she showed up at the front door of her home in Hoover that she shared with her parents.
So this bitch just went out for the weekend, got turned up, like fucking, and when all the blow was out, and when Tyrone and the boys are left with the rest of the Henny and shit, she just said, "Damn, well, guess I go home, boy." And tell them some wild ass story about what happened. She sound like it's Kodak. So I was smoking and drinking. I was driving around. I swear to God, a baby was walking down the fucking highway, dude. A fucking baby. I was so high, dude. I just like got out of the car and I was like, "Yo, baby!" Like, and then, dude, I swear to God, I got kidnapped, bro. I got kidnapped. I was gone for like 2 days, bro. Like, the kidnapper, like, when he took me back to his place, like, he rolled a joint and we smoked weed, like, we got high, dude, we did acid, it was crazy. And then, like, one day I woke up and he was asleep, and so I just, like, walked out of there. And I went home and I walked in the house and I smoked a joint. And I told my mom, like, yo, I got killed.
And walked in the house and smoked. Pablo keeping up. She said, Hoover, Alabama. That's where she's from, man. Hoover, Alabama. She lying, and she over there
Hoover. She from
lying.
Hoover Street too. Like she already gangbanged too, but you can't trust them.
And she was bad too.
She bad. Oh yeah, she was like getting plugged, bro. Somebody was ripping that thing open all
She was
weekend.
bad and she was smart. Let me pull it up, bro. She was
Ain't that crazy? What
pretty
if she
young.
did get? And see, that's the part. See, I know Twitter would rip us to string, so I know Twitter believe that
But
story.
look, this is what
I,
she looked like.
yeah, and I know Twitter believe that story like a motherfucker. So we look crazy when we talk. We're like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Twitter gonna be like, oh, well, just cause she mad, just cause she cute, y'all think she was out there, do. I'm like, look, all I'm saying is, I don't know. It's like that story you remember when they said that girl was riding in the back of an Uber and like the Uber nigga started spraying some weird spray in the fucking car and then like she felt herself getting like, fucking, about to pass out of some weird shit. So she like barrel rolled out of the car and all that shit. They found out that story was halfway cap or really cap, really. You know what I'm saying? They just found out, ooh, niggas capping again. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. People be capping. And it's social media, so all they gotta do is hear a story, and if it sounds good to them, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, all I know is I think these stories are all BS and they all just trying to use us to get us to invest in it so we all distracted and all that. I can't even speak on that. They're gonna have a nigga like me killed.
Jesus Christ, they gotta have me be killed.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think this story is really all be cap or whatever. I think this, look, like I said, it's social media. We see everything now. This is always, they always have little weird stories about that, like in Idaho somewhere, some girl ran off. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are stories all over the world that everyone has always had, but now with the power of Facebook and YouTube and everything else, TikTok, a story that's over here in fucking Pleasantville, Ohio, is getting heard about over there in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hear about everything, especially bad news. You know, bad news travels. If there's some good shit, niggas ain't hearing about it all day. But they get hear about some bad shit all the time. It's crazy. Social media got some evil shit for you. It's going down so much.
And that's why the irony is it's best to stay off of that shit. Honestly, I like being like a real life person. I like my energy being reserved for real life, even though it's all over the internet. But it's like, yeah, I could appreciate that someone who you get they're like unique people, but it's not like because people like who are they're like have somewhat unique personality or things about them, whatever. Everyone's like, yo, go on social media. Like people will tell other people to milk their personality. It's just like, what happened to just being a dope ass nigga and you not trying to sell that? You're not trying to, monetize or content create based off your lifestyle. You just a dope nigga. You
ain't gotta be a content
and you're just cool. Like you do cool. Yeah, you just collect vinyls and do cool shit and design t-shirts just because you want to and not because you're trying to like
make a
get
social
famous
thing
online.
out of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad that my whole life is based on trying to get money off doing that shit. Too bad.
Hey, look, look, the whole thing about especially entertainment business, you just gotta find ways to make money off of doing whatever part of it you like to do. If it's performing, find ways to make money off performing. If it's fucking drawing, find ways to make money out of, your drawings, your paint, your designs, and all that kind of shit. It's like that nigga who designed the fucking album cover for Dark Side of the Moon. And then gonna get paid for the rest of his life. Just keep designing one album cover, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit brought me the motherfucker. And he ain't quit after that. He just kept right on going. And he didn't know about to be a classic ass fucking piece of, fucking musical, really American history, however you like to call it. Like, niggas like Either way, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just bad.
Real talk, I was in the same boat with trying to make money off creative pursuits. Yeah, it's something.
Look, it's a
It's
journey.
something. It is a journey. At the end of the day, like I'd be down to like
Like everybody
do
died.
say once you try to monetize, at least in my experience, it turns into a job, takes the fun of it. That's the thing. Like I'll be like the way I do it's like if it's a lot if creative pursuits are my job, then I have my own way of working. You know what I'm saying? Because most people it's like, oh, this is they block off time, like, oh, this is my time to work, because that's how like the system has people. But it's just like it's either you have set time to work on this thing or you just accept that whatever job you have, whether you're a songwriter, a content creator, you're just that all the time. And you do it when you do it and you get it. You think about it all the time and you get it in your day. Because that's honestly how I'm productive. And that's how I reconcile it as a job. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I'm a songwriter, then nigga, I'm a songwriter. Like if I'm not doing nothing, I'm gonna pick up that guitar and I don't care what time of day. I'm not gonna block off time because when I'm not doing anything else, this is the shit I'm gonna do. Like type shit. So that's how it's a full-time job for me because it's like if I'm not doing anything else, I'm doing this. So yeah.
I mean, that's how you gotta. If you're gonna do it, that's how you gotta do it. That's the attitude you gotta have.
Yeah, like you gotta be like, hey man, look, like this is what I'm going to do. This is who I am. This is who I am, bro. This is who I am. I'm this nigga.
There you go. Like I said, that's literally what you get. That's all. That's not to say all you gotta do, but that's mainly what you gotta do. You gotta be comfortable with who you are and ready to step on the road. Like
you gotta know, like exactly, like yo, I'm trying to, be a YouTuber. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if someone's trying to be a YouTuber, it's like yo, you if you gotta think about videos all the time because it's like, bro, that's your life. Like some niggas, they can turn it to a job and block off time. Like, but type of nigga, and most artists are. You either in that shit or you out that shit. You either a regular person or you're give me an art, any art.
a painter.
Yeah, you either a regular ass person just dilly dallying around, or you a painter. And every second of your life not spent, sustaining yourself, you painting. Or you think, and then when you not painting, you thinking about painting type shit.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I can understand?
What?
I can understand that we getting a little toasty, we getting a little cozy, and we giving the people a good show tonight. You know what I'm saying? So after about 2 hours, I think it's about time we tell the people, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Yo, your mic is off. Oh, your mic is off.
People, can you hear me? Like, have you been
Yeah.
Okay, everything's cool. I don't know, man. Let's put it this way: the next episode will definitely be out before the season 3 premiere of Euphoria. I'm still waiting on that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good thought to leave it off on. I think there's a beauty in devoting your life to one thing. Hell yeah. It really simplifies things. It really simplifies.
Hey, but no, that's facts though. Like if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Then hell yeah. Like, and look, the main thing is what you do for people. Like, shout out to Big Homie, you know what I'm saying? I forget his name now. That's how you know I'm saying. Pablo. It's Pablo. And I didn't just read it on the screen. No. Shout out to bro. Like, he been in the building the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it, chilling, enjoying himself, you know what I'm saying? Just watching the shit, chilling, eating snacks, you know what I'm saying? Not donating to the cash app. It's okay. It's all right. You know, look. One time at some point we're gonna have motherfucking podcast mafia niggas. You know what I'm saying? They come around, they come to break your legs. How you think Mr. Beast and all niggas got so big? They break your legs. You know, but nah, real shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do for the peoples. You know, we gave him 2 hours of the content and just fuck around and fuck around on. You know, he could have listened. Look. Could have been listening to anybody else in the world, probably, but you came and fucked with us. So,
hell yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you for showing love throughout the stream.
And look, shouts out to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Because we just shouting out the problem because he ain't here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now seeing how this fucking whole StreamYard, Stream Lab, look, however way it works, it's pretty litty, you know what I'm saying? You might see us on that motherfucking YouTube live stream too a little bit later, you know what I'm saying? But the folks is definitely watching this in, what do you call it, pre-recorded land or pre-listed land. Look, shout out to all the YouTube folks watching. Put it that way, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
YouTube
everybody watching, everybody just passing by and shit. Thanks for
look, if you
matching with
just
us.
passing by, you've been here for a minute. You don't know who the fuck we are. You still don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe you just smoked the joint at the ex-Cody at the Luna party. Like maybe you just fucking took one of those shots. You got chased by security guard. You don't know what the fuck's going down. But I can tell you what, I'm having a good time, man. It's lit. I love it. I'm trying my best not to put anything above it, but yeah, that's what it is.
So America and
Yeah,
abroad, y'all take care of yourselves and make sure whatever you do, whoever you talk to, just try to meet your minds in the middle.
that's the best thing you can do.